All right. Welcome, everybody, to the sort of calm, chill, calm down period after the insanity that is a game jam. I have given all of our attendees an extra 10 minutes to submit their games. So we are only 8 minutes past that deadline. So we may have some people scrambling to get their games in. We also have a handful of people. Let's see. I think only 2 or 3. Where are we at now? Just 2 who want to show off their game tonight. So it is the Super Bowl night, and game jams are always very taxing. So, maybe it's cool that we all have a nice, calm, low energy showcase tonight. And then closing night on Friday of this coming week at 5 p.m. Very much encourage everybody to come and check out what the judges think of these games. We'll also hand out some awards, and of course, we'll hand out some prizes. So that'll be our high energy closing for this event. So today can be nice and chill. Is anybody, so it looks like the 2 people who wanted to show off their games. I don't have any presentation or anything like that I'm going to be showing right now. It's a Sunday after all. So the 2 games that at least wanted to show off were The Bad Thoughts and Trash Rats by Ian and Charles. Ian and Charles, are either of you in the room right now? It looks like no. So for Chloe, Chris, Damon, or Josh, any of you trying to show off your games? You can leave in the chat. Chris says no. Submitted a game, but I don't mind showing it off. Okay, so Josh, I'm going to, in the interest of internet security, I think the only way to allow to record local files, allow to multi-pin. I think in order to make it so that you can screen share, I'm going to have to make you a co-host for a moment. So for Josh, since you volunteered first, I'm going to make you a co-host. This will allow you to turn on your camera, your mic, and to screen share. So if you want to go ahead and take over, I'm not really, since we scheduled about an hour, a little over an hour for this, I'm not really going to watch time. It looks like we'll only have a handful of people showing off anyway. So Josh, you got 5, 10, maybe 15 minutes to show off your game, talk about the experience, and anything else you want to cover. This is just a moment for you to shine and us to clap for you.
Hello.
Hello.
So I've just recently submitted the game called Anxiety, which is amply named.
Nice.
I'm just quickly trying to find the screen record thing.
So that's in the Zoom window itself. If you look at the very bottom, there's a share screen button. Looks like a green arrow pointing upwards. And if that doesn't work, let me know and I'll have to change some more settings.
Oh, there we go.
All right, great.
I'm not sure if everyone can see.
Yep, we can see. Do you have any audio that you want to play?
No, I actually forgot the audio.
Damn, it happens.
I did actually create audio for it, but I completely forgot to add it.
Damn, that's such a shame. No problem though. You can always add to it later, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead. It is now your time.
Okay. Oh, there we go. So I didn't even load up correctly. Okay. There was supposed to be some dialogue there.
We're not judging.
So yeah, for the game and everything, you got these consoles and they're like slowly going down. And when you click E on them, and then you've got these like mini games.
Okay.
And like this one's where you've got to like clean, you've got to find like trash and everything and put it into the right thing, like the right bin, for example. Like this one's like a general waste, and I've got to find like a regular can, for example, and like this one. I can't quite see because the zoom thing's in the way.
Welcome to my struggle.
If I press E, then it'll leave the minigame, but then it'll cause a problem because it counts as me failing the minigame. And when you fail the minigame, it actually increases the time or increases the drain on your time. So everything's drained faster, and it also gives you a penalty on top of that. With this one, it's like I've got to do like these, make a guy like do all these sit-ups. When you complete one, it completely fills it back up, and it actually decreases the drain a little bit. There's
So is it?
free
It's
minigames.
endless then. So there is no
Yeah.
winning this game. It's just anxiety until death.
Yeah.
Uh,
This one's the third one. The actual moral of it is with this game, like it's actually designed so
yeah,
that if you what's it called, like if you play it calmly and carefully and you think about it rationally, you actually end up decreasing how long it takes before you actually increase how long it takes before you actually lose the mini game.
got
And
it.
as such, you actually win more by approaching it more calmly and stuff.
Interesting.
But obviously, the quicker you do it and the more panic you do it, the more you'll mess up, and then the harder the game will get progressively, and then you'll end up losing because you're trying too hard.
Nice.
Whereas if you just simply like if you just simply was to play the game calmly, then you'll actually just live, and it'll get to a point where it's so redundantly easy that like you won't even have to try.
So what is give me the rundown on this game. Give me a little bit of the story, like how you came up with it. Hey, look at that. Is this
We were
because you died?
actually, yeah. When you die, you get like a little dialogue thing. The other one was supposed to
Hey.
show up, but for some reason it didn't. So I'd
Yeah.
have to update that another time. But at least we got this dialogue. You know, it's a bonus.
I love that. Yeah. So this is how you are trying to positively impact people, trying to get them to calm down a little bit.
Yeah. So we actually went through quite a number of ideas, and that's why there's a little bit of like a load of homages to that sort of thing. Like with the exercise was like the first idea we actually brainstormed.
Nice. Yes.
And things like like picking up waste and stuff. One of them in particular was like an idea was gonna be like, okay, you've got to, because a lot of people walk dogs, but then they don't pick up the poop afterwards. It was supposed to be like an idea was gonna be like you have to pick it up and clean it and stuff and make the place better. And we actually even came up with one particular idea which was getting a bit more closer to this one, where it was like a stealth game where you had to clean up the environment. But the reason why it was a stealth game is because the person has crippling anxiety and he doesn't like being around people. So you had to do all the tasks like in silence and stuff, and kind of do them as unnamed as possible. And then people would start thinking that it's like some otherworldly being that's just making the world a better place. In reality, you just don't want to take credit because you're too socially awkward.
I love that. That's way too close to home for me, though.
But then eventually we found ourselves at this one where it was like a game where it's all about panicking and stuff, but by playing the game more calmly, you get more positively rewarded, because anxiety can be quite a big thing and a lot of things with like mental health and stuff, where people will panic and panic will cause more problems than good and everything. And I feel like that's kind of like the message that this game wanted to send sort of thing.
Yeah, I love that. That's really interesting too. One of the reasons that we were excited to run this jam is to hear the really obvious sort of social impact or positive impact that you can make with the game is like environmental factors or something like that. But what you have here is something I think a little bit more sort of subconscious. Like the point of the game is not to tell you, hey, recycling is good, which that's still good. I don't mean to shit on games that tell you recycling are good. But what instead you sort of deliver is like, hey, calm down, take a breath. It's actually easier when you do that. Life is better. Love that.
You can do a lot more and get a lot more done more calmly and carefully than you could if you were panicking, because you'll make more mistakes that way.
I totally agree. Awesome. Okay, well, so for anyone who is here in Zoom with us, you can either leave appreciation in the chat, or if you guys know how to do the reactions in the bottom of your screen, you can clap for Josh right here. Congratulations, Josh. That's awesome. And congratulations, team. I know Damon helped out at least, and anyone else who helped out on the game. Good job, Josh and Damon. All right. Is there anyone else who wants to show off their game? Damon, were you, when you said you could also do that, were you talking about your game, or were you also talking about this game? And for anyone else in this room, you are more than welcome to show off. I think what we'll do, we won't spend too long doing it, but if there's no one else here who wants to show off their games, because we only got a couple of submissions for that, I'm just going to go through the submissions. We'll go through the submissions together, and we'll just check them out and see what they look like. Same game as Josh. Okay, so if anyone wants to show off their game, let me know. We can pause and give you the floor. And if anyone shows up as I'm doing this, we can also do so. But until then, I'm going to one at a time here. So Josh, here, I'm getting used to, we're being much more strict about our security here. So I'm getting used to exactly how to manage people in a way that is safe. Okay, so you should now have permission, others who worked on the game but the other side of the globe. Well, congratulations to them as well. I'm sure they're asleep right now. So I've just given everyone permission to unmute yourselves. Only do so, if you have something to say, but this will make it a little bit more sort of community oriented as we do this. I'm just going to go through the submissions page a little bit and we'll see some of the stuff that we have. And we can sort of chat it out and joke a little bit and talk about, what people managed to make. So here is our Impact Jam. I think it is hilarious. The last time that IGA ran a game jam, we had 19 entries. So we did it. We built a bigger jam than last time. Good job, everyone. Let's do it this way. A vote from the audience. Which game should we check out together? You can either leave it in the chat or now you can unmute yourselves and tell me what you think. What game should we check out? I'm liking it. Lily, I'm feeling drawn to Lily's Quest. Oh, Cosmic Candace. Look at the art on this one. What do people think? Damon unmuted themselves. What do you think, Damon?
Wait, go down a little bit.
Yeah.
What about Retro Cyclers? I like
that. Oh, it's Windows only though. Is that the only way we can play it? I'm on a Mac right now. How do I? There it is. It is indeed Windows only. I'll have to check this out another time on my bootcamp. Unfortunate. Okay, different ideas. What other games should we check out? What do we got here? We got to make sure. I think most of these are WebGL. Is it WebGL if it doesn't show you where you can play it? Anybody know? Let's find out. Jake Firewall Jackson is WebGL. Okay. All right. So unfortunately, not Retrocycler. I was also drawn to that. I'm going to have to play that on my own time. For the person who submitted Retrocycler, we are all intrigued by what you've created, and we will make sure the judges check it out. But what game should we play right now?
I mean, you can also play ours if you want.
What is it? Which one?
It Recycle or Else.
I loved that name. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Do you want to give any kind of intro, or should I just jump in?
Jump in and then we'll see.
Okay. Well, first of all, what a beautiful page you guys created in such a short period of time. You spent time making the page nice. Looks like, you're welcome, Chloe. Looks fantastic. In Recycle or Else, you play as a faithful human recycle worker and must sort the trash correctly. Will your efforts be enough to save the planet? Use the left and right arrows to push the incoming waste into the correct container. Okay. Developed for the IGA Impact Jam. Heck yeah, it was. Themes, positive impact plus neon. All right, let's try it out. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna, here, let me start the screen share one more time. I'll make sure, do we have any sound in this game? I wanna make sure we get sounds in if we do.
Yeah.
Okay, great. All right, Recycle or Else. Oh my God. Look at the dancing robots. Okay. I'm clicking buttons, but I'm not getting any responses. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. Okay, we're getting a little tutorial here. All right, left and right arrows. I see. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and guess that the giant radioactive thing goes in here. Oh, shit. Wait, how do I do this? Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I got it. Gotta be a little bit better on the timing. I absolutely love, I'm doing terrible. I absolutely love the dancing robots. Whoever made that, A+ points for you. Oh God, I'm terrible. Do I have a life system or anything? Damn it. There we go. Ooh, that's like a special one or something. Who made the music? Did I just die? Yeah! My recycling is a joke. Oh no. All right, I give it a... Tell me.
No, the music was not done by us.
Damn, that's still good. I love the animations. I think what you guys did better than anything else is you chose an appropriately scoped game. That's such a common problem that people have when they're doing game jams, is they bite off more than they can chew. And I think you managed to create a game that's really charming, especially with these little animations in a really short period of time. I also, let's do quick ratings. Music, 10 out of 10. Sound effects, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10, appropriate for a game jam. Animations, 10 out of 10. I don't know what the heck these are supposed to be, but they look amazing. Some kind of robot.
Thank you.
Gameplay, 5 out of 10. I would have liked some more nuance, but otherwise, love it. Claps for you. Well done. Excellent. Anyone else here? Let's give some reactions. All right. Let's see. Chloe says, thank you. Heck yeah. Tikalan also wants to see Retro Cycler. Unfortunately, I'm not on PC, so I can't play Retro Cycler. Are there any games that people want to see besides that one? You know what? Actually, this was one of the... I'm going to jump into this one, and then I will listen to you in a second, Damon. Because this was one of the very first games submitted, and it was made by a 15-year-old by himself. So let's see what was that called? I missed the name. Stop Global Warming. Let's see what Stop Global Warming is. All right. You're on a planet that has a lot of problems with global warming, so you need to find a balance between planting trees and building houses. Wow. Okay. The houses release CO2. In the web version of the game, it shows CO instead of CO2, while the trees absorb it. You can play this game completely with your mouse. All right. Right click moves the character. The scroll wheel switches between a house and tree. I'm on a trackpad. This is going to be exciting. I don't think I have a mouse anywhere close by. I will deal with it. Left click places a house or a tree. Okay. Right click moves the character. Scroll wheel switches between house and tree. And left click places a house or tree. You can also use 1 to select the tree and 2 for the house. That sounds more convenient. Okay. If you have some suggestions to see a bug. Okay. All right. Let's try it, y'all. Is everyone ready for Stop Global Warming? Very excited. Here we go. Our planet is becoming warmer. Let me make this a little bit more epic. Our planet is becoming warmer due to an excess of greenhouse gases like CO. I think they warned us about that. I believe that's CO2. But if they weren't there, our planet should be too cold. In this game, the houses produce CO and the trees absorb them. So try to bring a balance between the number of trees and houses. If the CO reaches 0% or 100%, you lose. Oh no. Controls, use the right click to move your character. We got that. Switch between it with 1 and 2 and place it with left. Let's do it. Okay, so the CO is going up. So I gotta place some houses. Which one's house and which one? There we go. Houses. Oh wait, no, houses make CO2. What am I saying? I'm a fool. Click. Oh shit, wait, I'm losing already. No! All right, we're trying overtime. We gotta be a little bit more proactive about this. How many do I need to place? Okay. I'm still going up here. How many trees do we need? Okay, wait, I think we found equilibrium. Nope. So the moral of the story that I'm learning so far is that you need a lot of trees and no houses. Human beings are the problem. No one told me that before. Oh wait, I think we've finally done it. Can I ooh, I can, I don't need to click each one. There we go. Oh shit, I've gone too far. Wait, switch. No. Oh my god. Ooh. Is that too many? You know, this is actually kind of interesting. It's definitely simple, but it's also the delivery, the actual game mechanics are more complex than you typically get, even though there's only sort of 2 options, really 2 actual loops that you're, well, one loop with sort of 2 options that you're utilizing in that loop. Despite the fact that you only really have 2 things that you're doing at any one moment, this is actually quite impressive and says a decent amount about the environment and how we can treat our planet better in just a short period of time. Like we can have a ton of houses as long as we also match them in equilibrium. So fantastic work. I'm trying to remember the name. Anyone remember who actually, oh, I guess it says on the page, doesn't it? This is from Brogold. Well done. That is a very impressive game, especially given the fact that you made it in like 25 hours instead of the full 48. And you have a pretty complex set of mechanics going on. Quite impressive. Well done. Well done. Claps all around for that. Yes. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. All right. What's next? I think Damon wanted to see something. Oh, Damon. Okay. Yeah. What do you want to see, Damon?
What was it? Cosmic Candy? To the right next to Anxiety. Why is
I'm very curious about Trash Rats, but let's see Cosmic Candace as well. Wow.
Oh, that's like
the amount of art is ridiculous. How do I get to the game page? Wow. Wolves in space.
Oh.
I think so, but I don't know. All right.
It's definitely a wolf if it says wolves in space. No.
And maybe it's open to interpretation. It's supposed to be sort of, whatever you make it. Okay, from the team that brought you the joys of the kobolds of Osha. Goodness. And the grittiness of debts and pandemonium. Jeemus. It is time to play a game of cosmic environmental conservatism. I love it. Cosmic Candace. Oh, no, not Cosmic Candace. Cosmic Canidae? Anyone know what that means? Is that a word? As part of the Indie Game Academy? Yeah?
I don't know. Let me look it up.
In Cosmic Canidae, all right, default controls, left, right, arrow keys.
It's
zoom in that mouse wheel, pause menu, escape.
Oh, it's an animal type. Attributed to like dogs, wolves, and canines.
I love that. Okay, this art is really amazing. They're doing some, let's see. Epic voice again. How to play. Ecosystems require a delicate balance between predators, prey, and vegetation for all life to flourish. If the predator is removed, it can cause the prey population to explode, causing damage to the vegetation, impacting other small prey populations. Too many predators and the prey can become extinct. This is like the last game, except times 10. At least that's what it sounds like so far. Your goal is to create a harmonious balance between the apex predator, neon wolves, nice, and their prey, Lolirusa deer, for 10 generations. You can manipulate the predator-prey balance by introducing neon wolves and illuminary something deer, or cultivating plants. You can also help control populations by hunting neon wolves, Lulurara deer, or destroying vegetation. Interesting. Okay, let's give this a shot. Can I zoom in from here? No, I can't. Can I do that from here? There we go. Okay. So what the hell do I do? Let's see. So I think that is that a wolf?
I think it's a squid.
The deer. Okay. I made a wolf and it's just hanging. Introduce more predators. At least 2 predators are needed for a stable ecosystem. Wait, what the hell? All right, let's try again. We need at least 2 predators. Let's drop 2 in the world. Introduce more prey. Okay. Cultivate flora. Interesting. I'm picking it up. I'm picking up what we're putting down here. This is really cool. This is what I imagined. God damn it! It's also really hard. This is what I imagined. Spore was when I first heard about Spore. This is basically what I thought it was going to be, and instead it was much more. I mean, Spore is wonderful, but in a very particular way. Don't have enough money. Oh shit. You're basically an environmental master, a food chain master. What are some thoughts and impressions on this game? Let me hear from somebody who isn't me. It's harder than Dark Souls, that's what I have to say. Targeting predator mob. Okay, so some feedback on the game. There's simultaneously a lot of feedback while also not having enough feedback. Because I'm sort of like, has anyone understood so far why I've lost? Because I'm running out of shit?
Yes. I will say it's very unclear.
Yeah, this dude just walked over and like took a bite out of him, but then pieced. He's like, nah.
What does hunt target do?
What is what? Hunt target.
Hunt target.
Oh, I can kill stuff. Although I don't know how to. direct who I'm targeting. Oh, I just have to be close to them. I see. Also don't really get what's going on. Yeah, so this is the I don't know, what's another game that is beautiful but difficult to understand and play? Because this is that game.
Also, what does this have to do with wolves? These are like squids.
But we're in space. Space
Fair
wolves
enough.
look like squids. Don't you know that?
Okay, I don't know anything about space.
All right, here's my thoughts on this. Yeah, there's simultaneously too much happening on the screen at once, while also me not having a clear direction. I think you have done for the creators of this game. So let's go check them out and give them due credit. Oh, I just closed that. Might be. Sergio's coming in. What's up, Sergio? The creators, which was Candy Die or Else, or Cosmic Candace, that's it, or Canada. So for Zach Nafian, MTB Vibe, and Minkies, really impressive game. Like really quite a lot of work done, especially in the art department and in the like AI department, which is not easy to do, even though you have a fairly simple implementation for it. A lot of work and a really sort of fascinating concept. I find myself drawn to the concept. However, as is natural with 48-hour game jams, because you just don't have much time, it's definitely quite confusing. And I think you could have stripped out some of what's actually in the UI, or at least implemented it slowly. So brought them in like one element at a time while you teach the player about it. But otherwise, amazing, claps all around. Well done, Cosmic Candy Die. So far, the prettiest game. The amount of open tabs. Yeah, I'm sorry. But I'm not changing it, so deal with it, I guess. All right, next game. Anybody want to call it another game to check out? We'll do like one or two more, and then we'll all go watch the Super Bowl, or pretend we're going to watch it.
I feel like I keep making suggestions, but
You're the only one talking. You know what? I want to see Survival
enough.
Bite.
yeah, me too.
Let's check it out. Akshay Sharma, we're checking out your game. Let's see.
We're throwing you to the wolves.
Throwing you to the wolves for environment. Something
Oh,
for
yeah.
characters. Oh, it's assets used. Great. That's good. Yeah. Give
I wonder
credit
if we
where
should have
credit is
used
due.
that.
Yeah, I think it's good to do that.
Next game down.
Damn.
Ow, my ears.
Sorry. Very impressive
it's
though.
fine.
Look at the art. All right. We even have skins. Excuse me? What?
Oh,
That is amazing. That is not typical. They're already monetizing their game. You're gonna have to do some microtransactions to play. All right. W to move ahead and S to move back. I can do that.
okay, that's loud.
What is this sound effect that is happening right now?
You,
Oh, and I turn with the mouse. R2. Oh no.
attack
God.
the woodcutter.
I don't think I'm
Oh.
attacking because my mouse is off the screen. Yeah, there we go. All right, well, that's definitely a bug. Probably they played on local device, so their mouse couldn't be counted as off the screen, but because I'm on WebGL.
Okay.
Here we go. Yeah.
That looks like a
The,
Banjo-Kazooie game.
I wish that turning, so here's a quick piece of feedback. Turning right now, I'm required to turn using the mouse. I feel like I should just be able to turn with A and B. It's sort of weird that you have split the input halfway between WASD and mouse control. But that's just my feedback. Okay, so
Also, I
what
just
I've
noticed
learned...
that the map is
Yeah.
like a aerial view of top-down aerial view.
That's smart. I've seen people do that before. It's and here's a tip for anyone who's watching who is a game developer already. Any kind of mini-map, really quick way, one of the fastest ways to have a mini-map is just to have a second camera at a different location, which is exactly what they're doing right here.
Oh, I just realized what that noise was.
What? How
Did
did...
you
What?
lose?
I don't know. Is there like a tree bar somewhere? How much they're chopping trees? All right. What I have learned from this game is that... what? What I've learned from this game is that it's hopeless. Give up. No, what I've learned from this game is that we should unleash snakes upon people who are deforesting, and also probably your life, while it is visually being reset, is not being actually reset, whatever your variable is designating life, because you keep dying in one hit. Okay, I am very impressed by the 3D graphics quality of this game. I also think it's kind of hilarious that you are attacking deforesters. Congratulations. Well done. Survival bite, A+, 10 out of 10. Would play again. All right, let's do 2 more games and then we will call it quits for the evening. Who wants to call out another game?
Come on, anyone?
I am sort of intrigued by a couple of these, but this Trash Rats. My God. Who will defend the city's infrastructure? Trash Rats by Darth Beeblebrox. Amazing. Sounds like it's straight out of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. All right. WASD and space to dash. Uses food. Enter to interact. Recruit new friends. Don't let a fatberg destroy the sewers. Protect your home is the hero we've all waited for, dreamed of, wished to be. Amazing. Level 1, level 2, level 3. Trash Rats.
Wow, that's actually pretty good.
I love that. Yeah, intro. The sewers are filling up. Reminded me of a Sonic. Hello? Oh, there we go. All right. Don't flush wipes or oils. Can I recruit this person? What do I do?
I think you're just supposed to knock them out, or
Oh, I see. I can kind of kick them around
are you supposed to like knock them into
into the
different
trash.
containers?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so. Am I getting points
Okay,
anywhere?
I think you're supposed to.
Shit. Wait,
The
what's
car is
happening
dropping
down at
that
the bottom there? Oh,
I think that's a
see.
sewer. Like if more trash bags fall into the sewer, that means
Can I recruit you?
the sewage is filling up.
I see.
Well, so you have to knock the trash bags into the
The trash cans up here.
dumpsters. Yeah,
Very interesting. Yeah.
I will admit this seems very
pretty
hard.
Shit at it. It does seem pretty hard. Oh, and I see that. I think the goo pile there is getting bigger. It is indeed. Don't let a fatberg destroy the sewers. Protect your home as the hero we've all waited for. I don't know how to recruit new friends. Can I get you guys? Come help. I need your help.
Oh, I think they lower the the sewage.
Ah, interesting. Oh, every time I hit enter. Oh, I am getting new friends every time I hit enter. But I can only do it sometimes. I must be spending some resource. Total friends. This is I'm like, once again, I mean, it's a little bit I feel like you could have. It's sort of funny that all of your art was clearly established to be transparent images, but then was not actually set up to be transparent images. I'm assuming you didn't know about how to do that in Unity, or you just ran out of time. I'm quite impressed by the scope here. Once again, there's a lot going on for a game that you're going to make in just 48 hours. And I think it's got a great vibe. I want a little bit more, but this makes me feel like I'm playing or I'm watching like Biker Mice from Mars. If anyone remembers that. Like, I feel like you could really have, I feel like you could really have a great character. You've created a great character, the Trash Rats. Amazing. All right, why don't we do one more? Claps all around for Trash Rats. Amazing. Incredible. Never seen anything like it. Let's do one more. Anybody want to call one out? I'm liking the look of Bad Thoughts or Eco Postman. Let's see, actually, the Bad Thoughts was the other team that submitted something. So why don't we check that out?
Okay.
Maybe we'll do it more after that. I don't know. We'll see. Bad Thoughts by Ian the Bee. Congratulations. Well done. Amazing. You play as a troubled man who's been having bad thoughts and low self-esteem lately. He's always been picked on. He's always being picked on, and his life is falling apart. He decides to venture into his own mind to cut off the negative energy from his life. I love that. All right. Arrow keys to move, Z to jump, X to swing sword. Classic platformer. Here we come. Construct 3. Interesting. And we can full screen it. The Bad Thoughts. Are those BFXR sound effects? I hope they are. Am I supposed to touch this? Probably not. All right, well, we learned. Oh, I see. Wow, very impressive. Bad Thoughts remaining 12. So this is my brain, huh? Lots of negative energy in here. All right. Am I the only one who loves this? Actually, this is really cool. Done a very good job of making. I must get rid of it. You've done a very good job of creating a sort of Game Boy visual aesthetic here. Feels like I'm playing a Game Boy Color game.
Yeah. Is that a bad thought?
I think so, but I think I need a sword. So when I hit X, nothing happens. Even though it told me when I hit X, I would swing sword. And I feel like I landed on that first one. Let's try it. Let's do a Mario. Nope.
My bad. Can you
but...
get out?
No.
By taking damage.
I'm thinking I need to find a sword first, and I'm going to backtrack through it, which is great level. Oh, wall jumping. I wasn't stuck before. Yeah, which is a great reuse of the level. If that is what's about to happen, I'm assuming that must be. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. So for anyone watching, this is a great level design mechanic where you can't affect the enemies or some of the enemies at first, or some of the doors. I mean, it's sort of a Metroidvania design mechanic. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And what that winds up doing is it lets you repeat sections of the level, getting a better bang for your buck. Also just giving sort of some good ambiance. Can I cut these now? Heck yeah, I can. And the music just started if anyone started when I pick up the sword. If anyone heard that. Oh shit. Wow. I am very impressed by this. I don't remember the name of the person who built it, but this is, oh yeah, this is really well done. Very good work.
That does.
How the heck do I get up there though? Maybe I can come back to it. Well, now I feel like I have to beat it. I still got 8. All right. I will leave it to the rest of you to play this game and experience the ending, because that is a really impressive amount of work. This, for anyone who is watching, is a good example of choosing a smaller scope game that you can polish well. So when you go for, what was the other game? Not to badmouth any of these, because I'm really impressed by everything I've seen so far, but Cosmic Canidae, for instance, high scope game, high effort required to make this game good, versus the Bad Thoughts is a low scope game. There's still a remarkable amount of work put into this game already, but the actual effort required to make a satisfying hack and slash platformer slash Metroidvania is a heck of a lot lower than like an environmental simulator or a ecosystem simulator. So the Bad Thoughts can come across as more polished versus Cosmic Canidae, which had some rough edges because whoever made Bad Thoughts, E and the B, had more time to polish elements since it was easier to actually build. That's a great tactic coming into game jams. Not all game jams are about winning. And in fact, we don't really like ours to be about that, even though we like to offer money to those people who make great games. But just something to think about in the future. It's a lot easier to make a smaller game feel well polished than it is to make a large scope game. I'm feeling like we should play one or even two more, and I'm kind of drawn to Planet Clicker. How do y'all feel?
Go nuts.
Let's do it. Planet Clicker. This is an idle game by Judah Games. Let's do it. Go and click on this planet to see the evolution. This game was made for IGA Impact Jam. Okay, if this is what I think it is, which is just a clicker game, press space to start game. Now this is what we're talking about. This is the lowest scope game you could basically possibly make. But here I am doing it. Okay, wait, can I build these now? Oh, yeah. Yes. When do I get a house? I feel like in a clicker game, though, you got to have a little bit of economy going on. Like, I have to be able to spend some money, buy some upgrades, maybe slap in a something that automatically clicks for me or something like that. Come on. Dang. The price increase. Dramatic. There we go. What's this thing do?
Oh, that's green. You're killing the planet.
Am I? Oh, no. Interesting.
Yeah, see?
I kind of love that. That's so funny.
And your score is going up and down dramatically.
Yeah. All right, y'all. This is actually really cool. You're getting a higher score as you ruin the planet. This is a great example of someone choosing a low scope game that they can implement well, and hit this unusual requirement that we have of trying to make a positive impact game. I love it. Fantastic work. Can we can nuke the planet? Okay, well I kind of feel like we have to get there. It's not take too long. We got rocket ships. Got to get off the planet now that we've ruined it. Rocket ship. This is actually so good. I'm now thinking only of the impact jam part of it, only of the positive impact part of it. I think this is telling a great little story, and it's doing it with no text. It's doing it with no sound. Well done. We get there. I don't even know what that is. A brick? What the heck is that? I don't know. But let's get to the bomb. Oh, these are bunkers. That must be bunkers. Wow. I'm depressed now.
It's your fault.
Here we go, everybody. Oh my god. All right, well, I'm not picking the winners, and I'm an unbiased third party, but that was well done. Well done for you, Judah Games. Quite hilarious and completely depressing. Why don't we get one final one, and then we will say goodbye to each other and go about our Sundays. What else should we play, Damon? What do you think?
Like me? Trace out?
All right.
I don't know what that is.
Android only? Let's see.
It's Android only.
Might be. Someone going mobile
Yeah.
games heavy. Ah, damn. Sorry, Trace out. Jake Firewall. Get out of here. Blabo. My vote is either Eco Postman, because I mean, look at that, or Jake Firewall, or
Going?
Blabo.
No. Well, I'll roll a 1d3.
Okay, great. Love it. Fantastic. Let the gods of fate decide.
Okay, so 1 is going to be Blabo. 2
Okay.
is going to be Eco Postman. 3 is
Okay.
going to be Jake Firewall.
Love it. Let's do it. Do you have an actual
And-
1d3? I guess that doesn't exist.
I used to have one, but it's gone.
What does a
Okay,
D3 look like? Is that physically possible? It must have to roll.
Yes.
Well,
Well, it looks like a triangle.
Well, that's a D4.
D4.
Yeah. How do you make a D3? Anyway, doesn't matter. What are we
Okay,
playing?
so rolling
Mm.
and 1. 1
What
was
did we say? Blabo.
yeah.
Water blob who see the forest he lives in being destroyed by fire. No. This was created by Incognitio. Interesting name. Let's check it out. Blabo is a water blob who see the forest he lives in being destroyed by fire. He goes to put it out. Amazing story. 10 out of 10. Narrative design. Remember, wildfires are bad. Okay. For Game Jam. WASD/arrow keys to move. All right. JZ. That's weird. Oh, I see. For different sides. J for A and K for B. Enter to start the game. Let's do it. Oh, Blabo. Okay, so A creates water, B creates different water. Interesting. Oh, it like launches me up. I see. Is that a bad? I guess so. Once again, really impressive artwork. Press the A button to launch a
familiar.
geyser. Touch the bounce. Yeah, super cute. Oh, here we go. Oh, shit. Yeah, I got it. Thanks. It even, is it just me? Oh, I think that's just the effect. It kind of has the artifacting that old school games sometimes have. Be careful when bouncing on a moving platform. Can I have a step on? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You guys are.
Wait, you jump so high.
Yeah. I don't know. What happened up there? Oh, goodness. No. All right. Well, that was Blabo. I walked straight into the fire when I finally found it. But well done, Blabo. Well done. All right. I think that is going to the end of our gameplay session. We're just about on the hour mark. Anyway, that was a lot of fun and goofy. So let's do some call outs. First of all, definitely play some games. Our 3 judges, we called them out last time, but I guess let me pull up the presentation for it. So hold on. Here we are. All right. Why don't I screen share this? The last thing I talk about for today. We'll say goodbye and go hang out. Share the screen. All right. So now that the games are all posted, fantastic work, everybody. That is 20 games created, which is awesome. 20 games for a purpose. Together, we are discovering how video games can save the world. So I very much encourage everybody to go check out these games and play these games, leave comments for them, support each other, go and follow each other, all of that good stuff. We're trying to create a good, wholesome, kind community here at the Indie Game Academy. So to the best of your ability, support the other creators here in this space. That is now, the jam is now in the hands of the judges. So to remind everybody really quickly who they actually are, John Nelson Rose here, game creative, longtime mentor of mine, now is the founder of Opium Play and works actually works at EA. Then we also have Adrian Herbez, who works at Together Labs, as well as Luther Patenji, who is the writer, founder, and designer at Ambition, A Minuet, and Power. The 3 of them are going to be playing these 20 games over the next 5 days. And on Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern time, exact same time as the last 2 events, this one and the kickoff event started, we will be doing the closing ceremonies where we get a little bit goofy, a little bit fun, like we did in a kickoff event, talk about some of the awards that we're going to give out to some of these games. I'm going to make them up. And then also the judges will announce the top 3 winners and get hand out the actual prizes, the actual cash prizes. I guess the only other thing to call out, so Indie Game Academy is all about teaching game creatives to pave their own path. So check out indiegameacademy.com for some of our boot camps. We would love to have you. And don't be a stranger, stay in the community. We do all kinds of events. One of the ones that is a nice consistent one is that every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern time, we have the IGA lunch hour just in the general voice channel. The IGA lunch hour is just sort of a free form, open conversation about game design, how to make games, how to break into the game industry. So we encourage you to come to that. I think that's all the things I'm going to talk about for tonight. Thank you all for joining me. Josh, Chris, Damon, and Chloe, thank you. And we'll see you all again soon on Friday. So come on by. Goodbye, everybody.